What is going on, my people? Long time no see. Happy Thursday. Today is July 14th. First recap of the week. And let me start off by saying, as I do per usual, what a fucking week it's been. Absolute, I don't even know what to say. Just completely all over the place. Volatility is at absolute maximum. Full throttle to the upside, full throttle to the downside. We've seen it all so far this week. It's been absolutely tipsy turvy all over the place. Um, so far, my calls this week have been overall pretty damn profitable. I'm 3 out of 4 days green. What was it? Monday, Tuesday green, Wednesday failed. I think I like more so like broke even a little bit. Today was a nice bounce back to say the least. Um, just gonna give like a basic recap what's been happening. As you guys can see, Brent oil at 96 a barrel. It's trying to be dragged down to combat inflation. So obviously the commodities, the gas prices for the general public are going to be dropping and stuff like that. I've been seeing it happening, but it's very minor. It's nothing too significant. I mean, I won't say like things are absolutely changing until gas is under $5. I'm talking about premium, obviously, because we drive that foreign engineering. Wait, what? Anyways, yeah, guys, it's just been absolutely all over the place to say the least. But talking about crude oil for a second, it's been consolidating in this general range. Like I've been talking about from the what was it like 105 to the 95 range, maybe even a little bit less than that, but in that general range, it's still consolidating. And I do see a move higher. Could we see a further pullback? It is more than possible. Um, Yesterday was the big announcement of the CPI data, and it came out higher than expectations. I believe it was 9.1%, and 8.8% was the average, which made the market take an absolute dumpity dump. Like talking about eating some bad curry, sitting on that toilet, and just letting your organs out of you. That is literally the best way I could explain the market yesterday. I mean, like it was just. I mean, in a matter of was it like 5 minutes? The SPY went from 385 to 375. And we'll definitely confirm that when we look at the chart right now. But yeah, guys, just gonna give you guys a simple recap of what's been going on and keep you updated on my trades. And obviously, I haven't been pumping out as many recaps. I'm just trying to stick to 1 to 2 a week, and just to keep you guys updated and whatnot. Once I get on a strict schedule, that'll be more easy for you guys to know when I'm going to be posting these videos and giving you guys as much analysis as I can, obviously. But my stock tweets is where I'm going to be posting everything daily of plays that I'm in and whatnot. So yeah, guys. Yeah, today absolutely crazy day, downside and absolute rip city to the upside. Aftermarket right now, the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq slightly red, or sorry, green. I believe the Dow and S&P were slightly red on close, but I mean, in terms of how down they were they were down north of 2% today. And I mean, I did not see us breaking beneath that 370. There was a lot of buying pressure that came in at that price. So we'll talk about that more when we jump into the chart right now. But definitely keep an eye on oil, guys. I really do see this coming back to the upside because when this squeezes, a lot of those low float oil names are going to go with it. So keep an eye on it, guys. Definitely in the accumulation range. And guys, the dollar. I mean, what the hell? And I'm not sure how many decades high, but it's like never. It hasn't not never, but it hasn't been this high in a very long time. So I mean, in terms of significance, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but the dollar has been absolutely tearing to the upside. Definitely going to research more on that to figure out, exactly what that influences the most. But natural gas, guys, move back to the upside. We were in the low fives um, for natural gas, and what a move back to the upside. Now you have Boyle, which is sitting. Where is it at? right here sitting at 56, 57, between the high 50s today. So nice bounce back to say the least. And obviously, with that happening, gold is going to do the exact opposite, right back to the downside. And guys, last Thursday when I made my recap, they were the same price. They were both $40. If I'm not mistaken, last week on Thursday was the last recap I posted. Cold and boil were both at $40. So that just shows you guys things can change in an instant. I mean, that's 1 week. We have nearly a 50% move in both. So, these are very volatile times, guys. And you just gotta trade the names you know and stick to your plans. And really, that's all that it boils down to being. Get it? Boils down to being. Anyways, I'm an idiot. Yeah, guys, like I said, check out the stock twits. I've been um posting pretty consistently, obviously, like throughout the day. Maybe not as much as I would like to, but I am sticking to my new trading strategy, which is I only trade, and if I have any holding, sticking to the plan because I'm more so a swing trader. So trade from the hours of 6:30 to 8, have my little grace period from 8:01 to 11:29. Just meditate, take a nap, whatever's got to be done, do whatever I got to do. And then once 11:30 hits, back on to close. So that's why you may not see me in those middle of the day times, but I posted one here. Um, I try not to because I really want to just clear my mind. And I highly recommend it to you guys because it honestly has made a difference. Just not staring at charts and just kind of like clearing your mind a little bit. It feels really good. So just something to keep in mind. But I've been talking about a lot of my trades that have been going on from Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, and then through to today because, I keep you guys updated every single day for free. Ain't nothing but a G thing. Anyways, yeah, guys, stock twitties, come check it out. And this is one that I alerted. I believe it was at. Give me a second. Looking like a double bottom on the monthly chart. Adding 380 calls. Expiration July 22nd. Slowly. Okay, guys. This is no fluke. This is no joke. This is when the SPY was at 371 ish. I am not. This is today, guys. I'm not making this up. Nothing's photoshopped. I'm not fucking blowing smoke up your ass. This is just straight up. I looked at the chart. I made my analysis. I made the call, and I took it. And I stuck to my guns about it because there's a lot of ups and down moves today, but so much buying pressure came in because I looked on the SPY chart. I saw a double bottom. It looked pretty stable to me. That 370s held, and look at where it went to. Now, guys, you're not paying a dime for this. I give this to you guys for free. Okay. Now, why is that significant? Because I also mentioned the exact call options that I gave to you guys. SPY 380 call for expiration of July 22nd. Now check it out, guys. What time was that at? 7:08. Okay? Look at see, it just makes me want to hit my head. Like in a good way. Okay, that's actually not hit my head. Let's not do that. But you get what I mean. Like give me a fucking chest bump, guys. This is right here is where I began to accumulate options here because I really liked the price here, especially considering that there was so much blood in the street and massive pull down with inflation. Obviously, the inflation, recession fears, massive manipulation to the downside. Held that 370s level like I alerted. Look at that. What is that? A 60% move. I don't have a massive position. It's just 7 contracts. Nothing serious. It's like 2 grand when I had started. And I mean, look where we're at. And I'm holding this position. I really have no reason why we don't see higher heading into tomorrow. With the amount of buying pressure that we saw today, that is a very significant sign that money is flowing back into the market. And we are seeing possibly that jump through 400 again before we pull back. A lot of people have been talking about it, but in terms of getting that timing right, it's nearly impossible to do, guys. You just have to have your stop losses and, obviously protect your ass. But bottom line is, there is a strong belief amongst many traders right now that we will see that move through 380, through 390, back to 400, and I mean, then we, obviously will be looking for shorts and whatnot because nothing is very stable now. But are things looking up? Or is the light shining bright towards that direction? It's more than possible, guys. But heading into tomorrow specifically, I have until next Friday. That's when the options expire. I still see this moving pretty significantly back up to the upside. I possibly see this contract becoming a $10 contract as long as we see 385, plus. So keep that in mind, guys. I gave this to you free alert. If you bought it and you made money, Shabuya, give me a kiss. A little bit of tongue wouldn't hurt anybody. Ain't nothing but a G thing. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got there, guys. Let's take a look at the SPY chart and tell you guys. Let me show you guys exactly what I've been looking at. Let's go to the monthly chart. I have it zoomed out properly. Double bottom, guys. Like a literal double bottom is what I'm seeing here in this general range, right? Drops down. Obviously, we had the low back in early June, which was that 361, which is obviously something that, we need to keep in mind. But taking a look right here, this level right here in this 370, 370, 371, 372, obviously it went down to like low 370, as you guys can see that wick candle to the downside. But look at that pressure back. Now, when it went here to 375-ish, 376 almost, and pulled back, I didn't sweat. I didn't even break a sweat. I'm just sitting here being patient, not even tripping, because the probability, like, and not even just probability. Let's not even talk about probability. We're not. This isn't about chance or anything like that. It's just about looking at the facts, looking at how much money was coming into the upside, the buy side, after it dipped a second time, and just seeing that. I mean, it just poured in, and as you guys can see, the SPY tore to the upside. So, like I said, there is a lot more room to run. There is a lot more room to run, and this is the perfect time for that to happen. I mean, the volatility is at an absolute maximum. The traders are I wouldn't say too much investors, but traders are stepping back in, taking a look at a lot of these blue chip beaten down names, and are obviously in hedges, and all those the big buyers, and they're stepping in and taking advantage of the prices that obviously they manipulated down. But we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about the fact that they manipulate the market and they dictate a lot of price action. Whatever. We're not going to talk about that. It's not a problem. Anyways, yeah, guys. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, but at the end of the day, this was an absolutely beautiful move. And I do see a continuation heading into tomorrow, maybe even testing 385. But anything is possible, guys. I mean, like I've talked about this for the past few months, this volatility is absolutely insane, but it's all about timing and it's all about execution. That is like the two key things, especially here in the SPY. See, there's really no stability up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But realistically, this is a really good sign today, especially considering how bad the CPI data was, which obviously we know the consumer inflation is fucking insane. I mean, I mean, someone with no brain could figure that out. I mean, obviously, everyone is suffering because of the high prices of everything. But realistically, guys, it's a really good sign to see the buyers step in and see that move to the upside. And right now, after hours close, the SPY finished at about 379. Very good sign heading into tomorrow. But obviously, like I said before, anything can change heading into the open. So make sure to protect yourself, secure your profits, and we'll see what ends up happening with this. But yeah, double top, guys. Let's see a retest of that 390 range, just like we saw here, or not double top, double bottom. Bam, bam. So 390 is what I'm projecting. We get through that. Who knows, guys? Next resistance point in that 395 to 400 range. I don't have my Fibonacci retracement to show you guys exactly, but that's the tool that I use to show exactly what levels are next in terms of the resistance. But Yeah, guys. Jumping on over to GameStop, I may get a lot of hate. I have gotten a lot of hate. I put myself in the belly of the beast of people that just have no idea what they're doing in the stock market. They're fucking morons. All I have to say, guys, really, I mean, you guys can hate on me. You guys can post that I'm a fucking idiot in the chat. I really don't care. If you really do think that GameStop is going to be around in the next 5 to 10 years, smack yourself. Fucking smack yourself. I mean, honestly, I'm so adamant that this company is going under, and it is the biggest Ponzi scheme I've ever seen, or whatever the fuck a scam is called. It's an absolute joke, right? I mean, um, in terms of why I believe that, there's no. I mean, in terms of revenue, like people walking into their stores and whatnot, nothing. Stores are closing down all over. They're a retail store. I know they have online sales and blah 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 blah, but I mean it's not sustainable. Everything is turning digital now. There really is no room for a GameStop in this world. I mean, I really don't. I just like I said, guys, I just wanted to start off by saying that because I've been taking so much bullshit from fucking people on StockTwits. And listen, it doesn't get a rise out of me. It just makes me wonder, like, why don't these people just like open their eyes and understand that they're buying a complete scam? Like, okay, sure, you can make money on it, whatever. And I have made money shorting this or buying put options on it, which I'm more than happy to because I will load up puts and watch this thing ride down to the death. And they're having a reverse split. I don't know what date exactly that is. There you go. On the 22nd, reverse split. So you're going to get 4 shares for one. Um, so further diluting the stock. The further diluting a stock, which value is based on fucking nothing. Okay? So sorry for my use of vulgarity here. I will just say this, guys. GameStop is not going to last as a company. As a short-term trader, there's a lot of opportunity here because there's so much volatility. It's a meme stonk, blah blah blah, fucking whatever the hell it's being called, but it's a fucking disgrace. I mean, and like I said, I know I'm gonna get hate for saying this, guys, but it's a fucking disgrace. There's nothing fundamentally sound about this stock at all. And I can zoom out and look at this chart and want to fucking throw up because there's nothing logical. Guys, look. What I mean, what? Huh? Again, I am gonna get someone's gonna comment and be like, "You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot." Okay, sure, I am. Whatever. I'm just voicing my opinions. Respect it whether you want to or not. I mean, I really don't care. I don't want to fight with these people. I just want to try to give out alerts, and I think there's a lot of opportunity here for put options. I do see GameStop collapsing back down with the market strength, guys. Now let me show you guys today's price action. Let me zoom out here. With market strength rebounding from where it did the SPY. Look at how much of a dump GameStop took. I mean, what a massive dump it took to the downside. Taking a closer look, guys. Check this out. It hit that 150s again. For what reason? Obviously being pumped. And then just falls off the cliff because there is no support, guys. Could this have just continued? 100%. Now, whoever it is, the big whales, they drop it down to that, was it 136, 137 level, buy it back up, and then it just bleeds out again. It jumps back over 140 and then just bleed out. Look at that. And look at that sell pressure at the close. I mean, I don't even know what to say, guys. I really don't. Nothing is fundamentally sound about this company. I'm not talking shit on it. I'm just pointing out the obvious facts that there's nothing sustainable about it. And it really irks me when people post no analysis with why they believe this company is going to go up. It's not even a company. It's a joke. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a scam. And that's just my honest opinion. So yeah, guys, if you're a GameStop stonker, little freaking pumper thing, and you don't have any analysis to back it, just like you're in a community of retail investors that say to pump it, guys, wake up and smell the fucking air. The hedge funds are the ones that pump the stocks. I mean, us retail investors only make up a small amount of that. They may convince you otherwise, but that's not the case. Algos literally control a lot of price action in the market. So I don't think GameStop is any different. I mean, clearly, as you guys can see, this is whale manipulated massively. Look at how big of a move that is. Talking about a $15 downside from that high of 152. Um, and I mean, I didn't buy any puts, silly me, because I knew that this was a double top here, and we were going to see a pullback because that double top was a pretty significant. Let me show you guys. This double top was a pretty significant indicator that we were going to see that pullback. Not that wick, right here, guys. Take a look. Take a look at this high right here. 153 was the high of recent times back in early June. Completely rejected that level. Burned downside. We may see some level of resistance back up right here into the maybe 140 before we bleed back down. I am telling you guys, if you are short on GameStop, look out below. You are going to make some good money, in my honest opinion, based on what I'm looking at in this chart. We are going to retest 115, maybe even go beneath that because we have the split coming up, and obviously going to dilute the share value. So keep an eye on it, guys. Just wanted to share my 2 cents on this, and obviously sorry for my vulgarity. Just wanted to stress how much I feel about GameStop. Moving on over to XELA, this is one that I've been accumulating since late June. My average is right under the 10-cent range. This is purely a penny reversal play, and a pretty decent company at that. I mean, quarter over quarter gains, not too shabby. Obviously, the share or the float, the share float is pretty damn high. So obviously, we need significant amount of volume, which we do have, and that's what I really like. This stock is very liquid. Um, a lot of volume pouring in, a lot of manipulation. Obviously, as you guys can see, we are in all-time low territories in that 9 cent range. We closed right at like 9.5 cents, and my average, like I told you guys, is right under 10 cents in that high nine. So I've been accumulating since late June, and this is what I'm willing to sit on because I've seen this so many times with these companies. They get to these levels and then just have massive short squeezes. And this is one that has the attention of a lot of dark pool shorting. So a lot of shorting that is happening behind the scenes. And yeah, guys, it's like it's honestly pretty damn fraudulent. I don't know how it's even allowed, like I've talked about before, dark pool shorting for the hedge funds and the big buyers, and it's not reported live. It's reported once the trade settles, which is, I don't know, 1 to 2 days or something like that. So it kind of gives you guys an idea of how corrupt the market is. But that's just the reality of it, and I do see this when it covers. Plus, they had an acquisition situation of like a $200 million part of their company or something like that. So I mean, when it did pump, I had a nice profit. Did I sell? No, because I have my limit sell for 20 cents. I have my limit sell for 20 cents. You guys heard that right. That is 100% from these levels, and I'll wait for that to happen. And we'll check back on this when it does. I mean, obviously there's a possibility that it won't, but we'll see what happens here, guys. I'm willing to take that risk, and obviously, like, if it breaks beneath the 9 cent level, then we'll start asking some questions. But I'm perfectly okay with where I'm at, and this is definitely a play that I really do see a short squeeze coming very soon. Now, yeah, guys, today was a little bit shorter than usual, but talked about the basics, talked about SPY, talked about GameStop, talked about XELA. SPY and XELA are my main holdings right now. I did get out of IMPP, the oil shipping company. I just didn't see much momentum happening in it, not too much going on. So I'm just gonna take the passenger seat there, and when I do see some momentum coming back into that name, I will re-enter, but yeah, guys, the spy call today was absolutely massive. Hope you guys caught it. Great move to the upside. Okay, what is happening? Anyways, yeah, guys, like I said, up 60% today. This is no joke. This is no fluke. This is literally it right here. I gave this guys to you. I gave this to you guys. See, I don't know what is happening to the brain anymore. It is crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. But yeah, guys, the SPY, like I said, I see us retesting 385 to 390 heading into tomorrow. Excuse me. GameStop, I do see us, like I said, continuing to the downside. Probably, probably will see a resistance back to the upside a little bit tomorrow. Probably over that 140 before we see significant downside, like back down to 125, 120, 115. So keep that in mind, guys. If you have put options in it, I'm definitely all for that. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just being honest about it. It's absolutely absurd why it's valued so high. I mean, the company is just like I said, it's a bunch of baloney. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for today. Any questions, concerns, doubts, definitely comment down below for you for me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Check out the stock twits, giving you all I got every single day. Everything is 100% free, and I really enjoy the fact that you guys are here watching my videos on my channel. It brings me a lot of satisfaction, and I really appreciate it a lot, guys. You do this all for you always. So we'll see what unravels tomorrow, guys. As you guys can see, market is nothing too significant, but we are green, and green is good. That's what we want to see. Vamos to the upside. Let us see what happens. I will see you guys then. Peace.